Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeremy Sadowski, and I'm here to bring you 2021 Maricosta Varsity Football. Tonight, your Mustangs begin Bay League action on the road at Culver City. The head coach for the defending Bay League champion Culver City Sentinels is Jamal Wright, and they enter tonight's contest with a record of 2-2. They started off with a victory versus West Torrance 31-0. Then they got beat by Loyola on the road 62-21. They rebounded with a victory versus Pasadena 43-34. And last week they lost to Lucerna 35-15. Head coach for your Maricosta Mustangs is, of course, Don Morrow in his 29th season at the helm of the Maricosta football program. The Mustangs entered tonight's contest with a record of 2-3. They started off the season with a victory versus Paramount 40-6. They followed that with a loss at St. Francis 44-35. Then a loss at home versus Paraclete 28-27. The Mustangs then rebounded with a victory versus West Torrance 40-14, and then last week a loss 34-31 versus Loyola. The Loyola game, of course, was scheduled after the season started due to a cancellation in week 3 versus Mayfair due to a COVID outbreak within the Mayfair football program. The captains are meeting at midfield for tonight's coin toss. For your Maricosta Mustangs, number 50, Jeffrey Marcinkowski, number 10, Cale Marsh, number 75, Wes Woodmer, and number 27, Brett McCullough. The team captains for the Culver City Centaurs are number 52, Mason Merriweather, number 42, Aaron Solis, number 3, Elijah Adams, and number 9, William Schultz. Culver City has won tonight's coin toss and have elected to defer to the second half. The Mustangs will receive and start off on offense tonight. We are getting ready for Bay League action here in 2021. Of course, the Culver City Centaurs entered the Bay League last season after there was realignment of the South Bay schools. Culver City won the Bay League last season, knocking off Palos Verdes, led by Guy Gardner from their 9-year Bay League title run. And here come your Maricosta Mustangs. It is a cool, damp night as a blue fog rolls across Jerry Charbola Stadium here in Culver City as the Centaurs take the field. Getting ready to kick off for the Mustangs is senior number 12, Van Graw. And here we go. The start of the 2021 Bay League season, and it's going to be a good return for Culver City. Knocked out of bounds, that's Stanton on the return for the Centaurs. 4 receivers set, single back formation, handoff goes to that single back right up the middle. Couple Mustangs in on the stop, Tancinelli in there for Maricosta. Shotgun formation, a little wide receiver screen out to the right. Will pick up about 5 yards or so. Franklin on the catch for Culver City. Pistol formation. The freshman quarterback, Alonzo Esparza, hands it off to the back, and that will be a short gain for Culver City, bringing up a 4th down and 1 situation, and they are going to go for it. Sparza throws it deep down the left-hand side, incomplete. Turnover on downs. The Mustangs hold Culver City on their first drive of the evening. Casey Pavlik under center, single back formation. Handoff goes to that single back, Dean Rapetti, and he is stopped in the backfield. Might have lost a half a yard on that play. Single back. Pavlik fakes the handoff. He's throwing it deep down the middle, intended for Reese Leonard. Incomplete. However, it looks like there is going to be pass interference versus the defense. So that will give the Mustangs a first down in Culver City territory. Trips left. Single back. Handoff goes to the single back. Again, that's Rapetti working his way around the left end. Picks up a nice gain on first down for the Mustangs. It's going to be, actually got 10 yards on the play, and that will be enough for a Mustang first down as Rapetti will try his luck around the left-hand side, or right-hand side. Picks up a few yards on the play. Second down and about 7 to go. Shotgun formation. Casey Pavlik back to pass. He now rolls to his left, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. It was batted up in the air. Dangerous play there at the end. Man in motion from left to right. Pistol formation for the Mustangs. Pavlik back to pass. He avoids the rush and he tries to scramble back to his right, but he is still on his feet. Now he throws it back to his left, and this time it is going to be intercepted. That's Deshaun Powell for the Culver City Centaurs on the interception. Pistol formation. Sparza hands it off to Munson. Munson will get a nice gain there on first down for Culver City. Tight trips left formation. Esparza's throwing it deep down the left-hand side, incomplete. It looks like there's going to be a pass interference call. It was intended for Ethan Harris, the junior receiver. Pistol formation, handoff goes up to Munson, and Munson breaks through the line and gets a huge gain. Culligan in on that stop for Maricosta. Shotgun formation. Esparza back to pass. He throws it to his right and completes it. And that's number 11, Fino, on the reception. Will bring up a second down and about 2 situation here for Culver City at the Mustang 20. Esparza back to pass. He completes it out to his left. McTavish on the tackle. Fino again on the reception for Culver City. Pistol formation. Sparza is going to hand the ball off up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed by McCullough. That was Stanton on the carry for Culver City. However, that was enough for a Centaur first down. Again, the handoff goes up the middle, and again, it's stuffed for a short gain. McTavish again on that tackle for Maricosta. Pistol formation. Esparza throws it to his right, incomplete. Third down and short now for Culver City. Shotgun formation, 4 receiver set. Esparza back to pass. He's throwing it deep over the middle, incomplete, broken up. Great defensive play there by the Mustangs. Will set up a 4th down, 35-yard field goal attempt for the Centaurs. And that ball is going to be through the uprights, and that is good. So Culver City takes an early 3-0 lead. That was Stanton on the field goal make, and he will kick off here for Culver City. It's a high end over ender, taking about the 15-yard line. That's Cole Crotty on the return for Maricosta. Get around the 30-yard line. Penalty flag on the play, but the penalty will be waved off by the officials. I formation. Pavlik under center. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to the tailback. That's Rapetti. Rapetti's been getting the workload this evening for Maricosta. He works his way around the left-hand side. Second down for Maricosta. Second and about 5 to go. I formation. Play is going to be blown dead by the officials. Let's see what the call on the field is. And it's going to be a false start versus the Mustangs, so that will knock them back to about a 2nd and 9 situation. Trips right, shotgun formation, man in motion from right to left. Pavlik fakes that's Karate in on the Wildcat, fakes the handoff, and is going to be stuffed in the backfield. Schultz on the tackle. He loses a yard, so now it's going to be 3rd and 10 situation here. 4 receivers set. Pavlik back in at quarterback. Pavlik takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws it over the middle, and that's tipped up by Culver City. And that will bring up a 4th down situation. Punting unit on for Maricosta. Van Graw back to punt for the Mustangs. It's a high end-over-ender that bounces at about the 35-yard line. Takes a good Mustang bounce. That's Stanton on the return, and he's got a good return. He's going to get to about the Culver City 46-yard line, where the Centaurs will start their second possession with 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Pistol formation. Sparza back to pass. He throws it to his left. Penalty flag on the play. That's McCullough on the stop for Maricosta. Penalty's going to go against the Centaurs. First down, pistol formation. Sparza throws it to his left and completes it. Tancinelli on the stop for Maricosta. Pulls on the reception for Culver City. 4 receivers set to the right. A little wide receiver screen set up there. Incomplete. Haven't seen a 4 receiver set to one side so far this season. First time this season. Now we got a 5 receiver trips right formation. No backs. Esparza back to pass. He's going to throw it deep down the right-hand side. He has a man, and that's number 3, Adams, Elijah Adams, with the reception. If he didn't fall down on the play, he would have had a touchdown as he was wide open. Sparza shotgun. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. Incomplete. Intended for Torres. Shotgun formation. Esparza throws it to his right, and that is going to be, complete about the line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up a 3rd down situation, trying to set up a little wide receiver screen that did not gain any yardage. Single back formation. Esparza is going to roll to his left. Now he's throwing it back to his right. And that ball is going to be intercepted in the end zone. Taking it out is Ty Culligan. Gets past the 10-yard line. Turnover Mustangs. Huge play there for the Maricosta defense. Let's take another look at this play. As Esparza starts to roll to his left and then decides to throw all the way back to his right. And Culligan makes a good read on the ball, intercepts it, decides to take it out, and is only able to get to about the 10-yard line. I formation. In at quarterback now for the Mustangs is number 11, Will Doherty. Hopefully Pavlik is not injured on the last drive. Shotgun formation. Doherty fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it deep down the right-hand side and incomplete. Third down and 9 for Maricosta. Doherty rolls to his right this time. He's going to throw it deep down the right-hand side again. And their pressure was on him. He was not able to get it out to Crotty. That will bring up a 4th down, 9 situation. Again, Van Graw on the punt for the Mustangs. It's a bouncer to Van. He picks it up, gets off a very good kick, takes a Mustang bounce, and is going to be taken down, still on his feet actually, and still pushing forward. Matthew Kraskowskis, and amongst many Mustangs in on that stop. Tight pistol formation. The freshman Esparza hands it off to Munson right up the middle. And on the stop was Matthew Fields. 2nd down and 3 situation. Again, the pistol formation. And again, it's Munson. Tansanelli's the first Mustang on there. And then Brett McCullough comes in, as well as Reese Leonard, to take down the back. However, that is enough for a Culver City 1st down. And that will do it for the first quarter. Culver City leads your Mustangs 3-0.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Pack Parts Incorporated, factory authorized parts distributor and service center. We are the parts and service company apart from the rest. To contact Pack Parts, go to packparts.com. And the 1993 Maricosta CIF Championship team, thank you for your continued support of Mustang football. And fans, don't forget to go to the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk this fall. Go the extra mile for our children, presented by Nickelodeon.
Welcome back, fans, to the second quarter. Culver City in the pistol formation. Esparza back pass. He throws it to his right and completes it. McCullough in on the stop for the Mustangs. That was Polo on the catch for Culver City. Pistol formation. Esparza back pass. He throws it deep over the middle. He has a man. That's Ethan Harris, and he's going to go into the end zone for a Culver City touchdown. The extra point is good for the Centaurs. Culver City leads the Mustangs 10-0 here in the second quarter. Stanton set the kickoff for Culver City. And it's a high end-over-ender taken at about the 15-yard line. That's Cole Crotty on the return. Gets out of bounds at about the 30, where the Mustangs will start their first drive of the second quarter. The penalty against the Mustangs will set them back. An illegal block there. Handoff goes to the single back. Rapetti works his way around the left-hand side. Will get past the 20-yard line. 2nd down and about 7 to go. I formation. Casey Pavlik hands the ball off to Rapetti. Good to see Casey back in the lineup for the Mustangs. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 situation for Maricosta. Trips left. Pavlik back pass. He throws it to his right. Incomplete. Intended for the sophomore Reese Leonard. Just out of his fingertips. Over his fingertips. Van Graw on the kick once again. It's a high snap. Van is able to haul it in and kick it into Culver City territory. Stanton on the return. A nice return to get into Mustang territory. At about the Mustang 40-yard line, Esparza throws it to his back in the right flats. Pick up about 5 or 6 yards on the reception. Bring up a 2nd down. For Culver City. A little, looks like almost a shuffle pass there to Polo. Penalty on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be. Looks like it is going to be against Culver City as they are marching backwards.
going to bring up a second and about 12 situation. Empty back formation, trips right, 5 receiver set, Esparza back to pass, he throws it over the middle, and incomplete. Looked like that was batted down by Reese Leonard. They are going to call a penalty, however, against Leonard. I disagree with that play. I don't even think he touched the receiver. It's going to now bring up a second down and short situation for Culver City, and that ball is completed, and in on the tackle is Tansanelli. Pistol formation, Esparza hands it off to his single back. That's number 6, Powell on the carry. McCullough in on the stop for Maricosta. Pistol formation, 4 receiver set for Culver City. Esparza back to pass, completes it out to his left. Will get inside the 20-yard line. Culver City again in the red zone here. Pistol formation, Esparza is going to hand the ball up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed by Tansanelli. That's number 6, Powell on the carry, and Tansanelli got in the backfield. It's going to bring up a second down situation here in the second quarter. Pistol formation, Esparza, he's now going to scramble out to his right. He's looking to throw it, and will throw it out of bounds. Third down and about 3 to go. Trips right, pistol formation. Esparza back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket and wanted to set up a little running back screen. However, his running back wasn't on the same page. That was Powell. Incomplete. Let's see what the call on the field is. It's going to be holding call versus Culver City, so that will knock him back. Empty back formation. Culver City in shotgun. Trips right. Freshman quarterback Alonzo Esparza trying to make something happen here on third down. He has a little wide receiver screen that's completed to number 1, Ethan Harris. Ethan, of course, had that touchdown reception from Esparza, so that's going to bring up a fourth down and about 3 to go here. Diego Caldra on the kick, the 36-yard field goal attempt for the Centaurs, and it is going to be wide left. So the score remains 10-0, Culver City. Pistol formation, man in motion from left to right. Pavlik looks to his right, throws it to his left, and that's that nice wide receiver screen that the Mustangs have been running all season long, completed to the sophomore Reese Leonard. Good for a Mustang first down. Trips right. Shotgun formation. Casey Pavlik back with the pass. He looks to his left, now throws to his right, completes it to Cole Crotty. And Crotty will pick up about 19 yards, I would say, on that. About 17 yards, rather. And a Mustang first down. Trips left. Pistol formation. Pavlik looking towards his left, or rather towards his right, and completes it to Dean Rapetti out of the backfield. Nice game there for the Mustangs. Mustangs are driving. Got a nice drive going here on this possession. Trips left. Pavlik under center. He hands off to the single back. That's Kriskauskis right up the middle, and another big gain for the Mustangs. Mustangs are really moving the ball on this drive. Another first down. Trips left. Pavlik under center, single back. Handoff goes to the single back. That's Kriskauskis working his way around the right-hand side, still on his feet, and finally thrown out of bounds by a couple Centaur defenders. We'll bring up a second down and about 3 to go, as
Matthew Kraskowskis, who was refusing to go down on that play. Pistol formation, handoff goes to the single back with Petty. Petty up the middle. Looks like he has enough for a Mustang first down. I formation, man in motion from right to left. Pavlik hands it off again to the tailback Rapetti, and again he's working his way around the left-hand side. Good for another couple yards. Second down and 8 for Maricosta. I formation, man in motion. Handoff goes to the tailback once again. This time it's Kraskowskis, and he works his way along the right-hand side. Not much yardage on the play. We'll set up a 3rd down and 7 situation. Timeout on the field. Mustangs are driving here late in the second quarter. 1 minute 17 seconds to go in the first half. Pistol formation. Pavlik takes the snap. He throws it over the middle and completes it to Reese Leonard, who's looked like he was taken down by his neck. No penalty on the play. First and goal from about the 3-yard line. I formation. Pavlik back to pass. He's throwing it to the left-hand side and completes it for a Mustangs touchdown. That's Reese Leonard, the sophomore, with the touchdown reception for the Mustangs. So after not getting much yardage most of the half, the Mustangs get a very nice drive to finish up the half and getting it into the end zone. Mustangs were well balanced on that drive, with running from Rapetti and Kraskowskis and receiving from Leonard and Claudia. The point after attempt is no good. So the Mustangs trail the Centaurs 10-6 with 41 seconds here to go in the first half. Getting set to kick off for Maricosta is number 12, senior Van Graaf. And the kick is a high end-over-ender taken inside the 5-yard line by Culver City. That's Stanton on the return for the Centaurs. In on the stop is number 26 for the Mustangs, Joe Brewer. Centaurs in the pistol formation. Full receiver set for Esparza. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it to his left. Incomplete, intended for Harris. Second down and 10 here for Culver City as time is running out here in the first half. Pistol formation. Again, Esparza with a little wide receiver screen. In on the tackle is Murphy Glasgow for the Mustangs. That'll bring up a 3rd down situation here as time is running out in the first half. 21 seconds to go. Pistol formation here for the Centaurs. Esparza looks to the sideline, perhaps changing the play. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it towards the left-hand sideline and complete it there to Harris. That will stop the clock for Culver City as they get near midfield. It's a trips right formation. However, there is going to be a timeout on the field. Officials are getting together. Let's see what is going on here. I didn't see any flags on the play. First down situation for Culver City. Officials worked out whatever issues they had. Trips right, pistol formation. Esparza back to pass. He now rolls to his left and completes it to Munson down the left-hand sideline. Nice gainer there for Culver City. Gets into Mustang territory. However, the penalty against Culver City will bring that play back as the first half is winding down for receiver set. Esparza back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs. Glasgow. Esparza is able to avoid the pressure and complete it along the right-hand sideline. That should do it for the first half of play as the Mustangs trail the Culver City Centaurs 10-6.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Pack Parts Incorporated, factory authorized parts distributor and service center. We are the parts and service company apart from the rest. To contact Pack Parts, go to packparts.com. And the 1993 Maricosta CIF Championship team, thank you for your continued support of Mustang football. And fans, don't forget to go to the Skechers Peer-to-Peer Friendship Walk this fall. Go the extra mile for our children, presented by Nickelodeon. Thank you, Pack Parts Skechers and the 1993 Maricosta Championship football team for your continued support of Mustang football. Welcome back, fans. We are getting set for the second half as Diego Caldera is getting ready to kick off here for Culver City. Centaurs lead the Mustangs 10-6. Here in the first A-League contest of the season, Caldera kicks it off, and that is going to be returned at about the 15-yard line, and with a huge head of steam is Cole Karate. He'll get into Culver City territory to about the 45-yard line. Excellent return there by Cole, the junior receiver. Four receiver set for the Mustangs. Man in motion from left to right. That's Karate in motion. Pavlik back to pass. He's going to throw it to his back out of the backfield. That's Kriskauskas, and Kriskauskas is not able to get anything going on that play. He's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down for Maricosta. Four receiver set, man in motion to a trips right formation. Pavlik back to pass. He throws it to his right, and looks like it's going to be incomplete. That was intended for Riley Bloomstrand. Trips right, pistol formation. Pavlik back to pass. He gets a good block from Kriskauskas. Has a man, but great coverage there on Reese Leonard is number 17, Robinson. However, there was a little too well covered as they are going to call defensive pass interference. I formation. Pavlik under center, man in motion from left to right. Handoff goes to the tailback, Kriskauskas, and Kriskauskas gets a good gain around the left-hand side. That will be good enough for a Mustang first down. Mustangs are driving here in the third quarter. I formation. Handoff goes again to Kriskauskas. This time he's stuffed near the line of scrimmage. Culver City defensive line is able to bring him down. That was big, number 77 for Culver City, Bryce Williams. Shotgun formation. Pavlik back to pass. He throws it to his right and completes it to Reese Leonard. Not much of a gain on that play. Will bring up a third down and about 4 to go. Single back formation. Handoff goes to the single back. That's Kriskauskas. He gets around the left-hand side, is able to pick up a Mustang first down as he goes out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First down and goal, Maricosta from about the 5. I formation. Man in motion from right to left.
Handoff goes to the tailback. Once again, that's Matthew Kraskowskis, and he is going to be stopped at about the 3-yard line. Second down and goal, Maricosta. Havlik under center, single back. Havlik's back to pass. He's able to avoid the rush, throws it over the middle, and it is juggled and dropped by Reese Leonard. Great effort there by Reese, but is unable to haul it in. Shotgun formation, motion from left to right to a trips right formation. Havlik back to pass, and he's going to be swallowed up by the rush and thrown down for a sack. That was number 34, Gianni Pitts, on the sack for Culver City. Van Graw on to attempt a 26-yard field goal for Maricosta. Snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up high, straight, and it is good. So the Mustangs cut into the Culver City lead. They trail the Centaurs 10-9. And to kick off for Maricosta to about the 10-yard line. That's Polo on the return, and he's going to be taken down by number 17 of the Mustangs. That's Joseph on the tackle. Handoff goes to Munson, and Munson works his way around the left-hand side. Reese Leonard in on the stop, as well as Colgan to finish him off. However, that was a big gain and a Culver City first down as they near midfield. Esparza back to pass. He throws it deep down the left-hand side, has a man double covered, and just overthrows him. Second down and 10 from the Culver City 43-yard line. Trips right, pistol formation. Esparza looks to the sideline. Now ready to play. He's back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket and throws it to his right, completes it to his man coming across the field. Third down situation, pistol formation, trips left. Esparza throws it to his right, and that's batted down, incomplete. Great job there by the Mustang defense, bringing up a 4th down and 5 situation here in the third quarter. Mustangs were able to drive right down the field on their first drive and then get a stop here against Culver City. Bringing on the punt team is the Centaurs. Mustangs looking to continue their momentum as there is a penalty against Culver City. That will back them up another 5 yards. 4th down and 11. High snap. And it's going to be, looks like the kicker was hit on the play. Penalty flag on the play. And it is going to be a personal foul roughing the kicker against the Mustangs. So the Mustang D was able to stop Culver City. And then a huge mistake there by the special teams gives the Centaurs a first down. 4 receiver set, pistol formation. Esparza hands it off up the middle. That's Munson on the carry. Tyler Gale on the stop, 2nd down and about 4 to go. Again, 4 receiver sets. Shotgun formation now for Culver City. Esparza back to pass. He throws it and completes it to his left. Polo on the reception. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 situation for the Centaurs. Pistol formation. Esparza is going to hand it off up the middle to Munson. Culligan, McCullough, and Gale in on the stop. No gain on the play. 4th down and 1 situation. Penalty flag. Let's see what the call is going to be. It looks like it's going to be against the Mustangs. Another huge penalty. The first penalty was on 4th down, and that gave Culver City the first down. This one on 3rd and 1 after the stop, and that will give them another first down. And Esparza completes the pass to his right, and that will get into the end zone That's number 7, Ryan Franklin. However, there is a penalty against the Culver City Centaurs. A lot of flags on this drive, a couple against the Mustangs, and now this one taking back a touchdown. Timeout on the field as the Mustangs trail the Culver City Centaurs 10-9 with 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Esparza rolls to his left. He's setting up that screen play back to the right. Dangerous play. He had that interception in the end zone in the first half. That's going to be grounding against Esparza. Dangerous play. Has not worked out well for Culver City on both times they run that. 4 receiver set, pistol formation. Handoff goes to Munson. And Munson's going to be thrown down by Tansanelli. Mike got about 3 yards on the carry for Culver City. Third down and about 30, I would say. 4 receiver set. Esparza back to pass. He's throwing it down the right-hand sideline and completes it to Franklin. Franklin's the one who had the reception for the touchdown that was called back earlier on this drive. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 15 situation. Caldera on to attempt a 37-yard field goal for Culver City, and it is going to go just wide left. So the score remains 10-9 with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Mustangs coming out in the I formation. Casey Pavlik under center. He's going to hand it off to the tailback. That's Kraskowskis, and Kraskowskis gets a good game, but I saw a penalty flag in the backfield. It's going to be a holding call versus the Mustang offensive line. Another huge penalty setting the Mustangs back to a 1st and 20. I formation. It appears that the Culver City defensive line jumped offsides. Let's see what the call is. And indeed, it is going to be offsides versus Culver City. It's going to be now a 1st down and 15 to go. I formation. Handoff goes to the tailback, Kraskowskis, and he's not able to get out of the backfield. Good penetration on the play by Culver City. Will bring him down for a loss. 2nd down and about 17 to go. Shotgun formation. 4 receiver set for the Mustangs. Casey Pavlik back to pass. He throws it to his right, and that is incomplete. Intended for Kyler Gale. Culver City's jumping on the ball. However, one official is calling it a turnover. However, the other officials are coming over to talk about it, as the receiver never really had possession of it. Big call here on the field, as the one official did call it a fumble and it was recovered. However, the other officials talked him out of it, and that will bring up a 3rd down long situation. Handoff goes up the middle to Kraskowskis. Munson appears shaken up on the play. That will bring up a 4th down long situation. Van Graw on the punt for Maricosta. And a good roll for the Mustangs will be down at about the Culver City 40-yard line. 4 receiver set, pistol formation. Esparza is going to hand it off to a single back. That's Powell, and he's going to be thrown down for a short gain. That will do it for the third quarter. Your Maricosta Mustangs trail the Culver City Centaurs 10-9.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Pack Parts Incorporated, factory authorized parts distributor and service center. We are the parts and service company apart from the rest. To contact Pack Parts, go to packparts.com.
And the 1993 Maricosta CIF Championship team, thank you for your continued support of Mustang football. And fans, don't forget to go to the Skechers Peer-to-Peer Friendship Walk this fall. Go the extra mile for our children, presented by Nickelodeon. Thank you, Pack Parts Skechers and the 1993 Maricosta Championship football team for your continued support of Mustang football. Welcome back, fans, to the fourth quarter. Culver City in the pistol formation. Esparza back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. He has a man, that's number 1, Ethan Harris, and he's going to get pushed out at about the 2-yard line. Huge gain there. Nearly 60 yards on the reception. Pistol formation, high snap. The ball is on the ground. Esparza was unable to complete the handoff to number 6, Powell, but Powell was able to jump on the ball. Second down and goal from the 3. Pistol formation. Esparza hands it off again to Powell, and he's met in the backfield by the Mustang D, led by number 27, Brett McCullough. Third down and 7 now. Third and goal from the 7. Esparza back to pass. He completes it, and that is good for a Culver City touchdown. And that is number 1, Ethan Harris, once again, his second touchdown of the evening, and that long pass reception to set up that touchdown. Huge game for Harris as Murphy Glasgow comes in and knocks down the 2-point conversion. It is no good. Mustangs trail by 7 here with 10 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the contest. Caldera set to kick off for the Centaurs. It is a booming kick that will be taken at about the 5-yard line by Cole Crotty. Makes a couple nifty moves, gets past the initial coverage, is able to get past the 20-yard line to about the 25, where the Mustangs will start this drive here in the fourth quarter. A little wide receiver screen to the left. That's Cole Crotty on the reception. Will bring up a second down and 4 situation for the Mustangs. High formation. Pavlik under center. He fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it deep down the right-hand side. He had a man open, but just over the fingertips of the sophomore, Reese Leonard. Incomplete. Third down and 4 situation for the Mustangs. 4 receivers set. Pavlik in shotgun. Single back. Pavlik takes the snap. He's going to throw it to his left and overthrow his man. That was intended for Reese Leonard. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 4. Mustangs are going for it. 4 receiver set, man in motion into a trips right formation. Pavlik back to pass. He throws it to his left and completes it to Reese Leonard. Good for a Mustang first down. Huge play there for the Mustang offense, picking up a 4th down conversion. 4 receiver set, pistol formation. Pavlik takes the snap. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle and getting hit as the ball was coming in. It was Cole Crotty. It appeared that the defense might have been just a hair early. However, they're going to call a holding call versus the Mustang. Huge turn of events there. I thought it was going to be a pass interference call. However, that will set the Mustangs back. Pistol formation. Pavlik looking to throw. Throws it to the left. And again, the receiver is mugged. This time it was Brett McCullough. That could have been called pass interference in my opinion. Trips left. Man in motion from left to right. Pavlik back to pass. Fakes the little pass to the back out of the backfield and then completes the wide receiver screen to his left. Bringing up a 3rd down situation for the Mustangs. Mustangs need to get something going here. As Pavlik is back to pass, he throws it over the middle and completes it to Brett McCullough. It appears that he has just enough for a Mustang first down at midfield. Huge play there by Casey Pavlik, finding his big tight end, senior Brett McCullough. I formation, Pavlik under center. He fakes the handoff to his tailback. He's going to throw it deep down the right-hand side, and that's going to be intercepted by Powell. And Powell with a nice return here for Culver City. However, there is a penalty versus the Centaurs. That will give the Mustangs a first down at the Culver City 40-yard line. Trips left. Pavlik throws it to his back out of the backfield. That was Kraskowskis. He's unable to haul it in for Maricosta. Second down, pistol formation. Handoff this time goes to Kraskowskis. We'll get to about the 35-yard line. Pickup of about 4 yards on the play. Third and about a long 6 to go. Pavlik under center, single back formation. He fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throws it to his right, and again getting mugged was Cole Crotty. He cannot believe that there was not a call on that play. Not only did he get mugged, but he got hit in the head on that play. You could have called that pass interference or unnecessary roughness. Either way, they didn't get the call. Mustangs back to pass. Fourth down situation completed to Reese Leonard, and that's good for a Mustang first down. Another huge fourth down conversion for the Mustangs. Great job by Pavlik finding his sophomore receiver. I formation. Handoff goes to the tailback Kraskowskis, and he is met at the line of scrimmage by the big Culver City defensive line. Second down and about 9.5 to go for the Mustangs. I formation, Pavlik back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. He has a man, and it's broken up. That was Reese Leonard, as the defender was able to knock the ball out right when it was getting in his hands. Pavlik back to pass. He looks to his right. He's going to scramble now. He's taking it himself. Looks like he's going to try to get into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown, Mustangs. Uh-oh. It looks like there is a penalty on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be. And, oh, my goodness, it's going to be a holding call versus the Mustangs. That was a hold right near the goal line. And that will set the Mustangs back. It's going to be a third and about 2 now, as it was from the spot of the foul. Shotgun formation. Pavlik back to pass. He's going to roll slightly to his right, throw it into the end zone, and again that is broken up. That was in Reese Leonard's hands, but the defender was able to knock it out. Fourth down situation, fourth and short. Mustangs have converted 2 fourth downs on this drive. Penalty against the Mustangs, huge call. That will make it a 4th and 7 situation. Huge play here for the Mustang offense. Pistol formation. Casey Pavlik back to pass. He's going to throw it towards the end zone. The receiver was nowhere near, and that will be a turnover on downs. 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go as the Centaurs lead the Mustangs by 7. Handoff goes to Stanton up the middle. Picks up a couple yards. We'll bring up a second down and 8 situation for Culver City. Pistol formation. Esparza is going to hand the ball up the middle to Stanton once again. He'll pick up a few yards on the carry. Culver City freshman quarterback Alonzo Esparza has done an excellent job for the Centaurs. Timeout on the field as Culver City leads your Mustangs 16-9. Third and about 5 to go. Pistol formation. Mustang D needs a huge play here on third down, and that ball is going to be completed towards the left-hand sideline. And that will be good enough for a Culver City first down. Huge play there by Culver City, converting that third down opportunity. Pistol formation, handoff goes up the middle to Stanton once again. Leonard in on the stop for the Mustangs. Second down. Timeout on the field. Mustang defense needs a stop desperately here, as time is running out in the fourth quarter. Mustangs trail 16-9 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Second down, handoff goes this time to Powell. Penalty flag coming in on the play. Culligan and Gale on the stop for the Mustangs. Penalty will go against the Centaurs. That's going to be a second down and long situation now for Culver City, as time is running out on the Mustangs here in the fourth quarter. Esparza looking towards the sideline for the play call. Still looking. Let's see what's going on here, as it's going to be a delay of game versus the Centaurs, so that will knock them back 5 yards. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to Powell. Powell is going to be thrown down in the backfield by Dean Rapetti. Another loss on the play. So the Mustang defense is coming up huge right now. They need this stop to keep their hopes alive in the Bay League opener. It's going to be third down and about almost 30 yards to go with a minute 58 seconds to go. Pistol formation. Handoff again goes to Powell. This time he's going to go around the right end. Not going to get much yardage on the play. However, Culver City is just trying to keep that clock going as the Mustangs are out of timeouts. Fourth down situation. Penalty on the play. That's going to be against Culver City, so that will knock them back even further to about their own 13-yard line. Caldera set to punt from his own end zone, and he gets a high end-over-ender, which will bounce and go take a Culver City roll to the Culver City 40-yard line, where the Mustangs will take over. No timeouts, 1 minute and 16 seconds to go. Mustangs need a touchdown. Full receiver set. Pavlik back to pass. He throws it to his left and just short of Cole Crotty. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Mustangs need a huge play to get in position here, as Pavlik is back to pass once again. He completes it to the right-hand side. That's Riley Bloomstrand. Is able to get out of bounds, stopping the clock. Four receiver set. Mustangs shifting the receivers around. Casey Pavlik in shotgun. He's back to pass. He now rolls to his right, throws to his right, and it looks like he completes it along the sideline. Mustangs are going to have to hurry up. He was not able to get out of bounds. Clock is rolling. Mustangs are setting up to kill the clock, and that's exactly what Casey Pavlik does with 48 seconds to go. Mustangs are in good position here at the Culver City 25-yard line. Casey Pavlik back to pass. He throws it over the middle, and that ball is incomplete, intended for Reese Leonard. Third down situation here for the Mustangs. Empty back formation. Timeout on the field. Culver City takes the timeout on defense. They want to discuss this play with 43 seconds to go at the Culver City 25-yard line. Mustangs in the I formation. Pavlik fakes the handoff. He wants to throw it to his right, and he's going to be thrown down for a sack. Oh my goodness, huge play there by the Culver City defense. Mustangs got to go for it here. No timeouts. They have to get something going. Casey Pavlik trying to get his offense set. Here we go. Pistol formation. Pavlik back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. He has a man, but that is going to be intercepted by Munson at the 1-yard line, and that will do it for this contest, as Culver City is going to defeat the Mustangs 16-9 here in the first Bay League game of the 2021 season. Esparza takes the snap and he'll just fall forward, and that will kill the clock as the Mustangs lose to the Culver City Sentinels 16-9 in the Bay League opener. Huge defensive battle this evening as both offenses weren't able to get much going. However, the Culver City offense, led by freshman quarterback Alonzo Esparza and Ethan Harris, the junior receiver, were able to get enough offense to get past the Mustangs. Up next for the Mustangs is longtime Maricosta Bay League rival Palos Verdes, led by former Mustang quarterback and coach Guy Gardner, at home at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. Mustangs are definitely going to need some help from the rest of the Bay League as Culver City goes to 1-0 in Bay League action and the Mustangs go to 0-1. Stay tuned, fans, for some post-game comments, and we'll see you next week from Cooper Field at Waller Stadium as the Mustangs look to rebound in Bay League action as they take on the Palos Verdes Sea Kings.
It's Jeremy Sadowski, our senior. Casey Pavlik. Mustangs had a tough loss to start Bay League tonight. Another close game. What do the Mustangs need to do to move forward in Bay League action?
We gotta keep learning to finish, starting out strong. If we came out today like we came out against Loyola last week, we would have won this game. We gotta stop playing down. We gotta come out every week like we're against Loyola. And we got to do that against PV next week.
Jeremy Sadowski here with senior Owen McTavish. Owen, Mustangs defense came out strong tonight. Another tough loss. What do the Mustangs need to do to get into the win column in Bay League?
I think we just got to come a little bit harder in practice, honestly. And then I think that will transfer over to the game next week in PV.